Peace, love, and life, family. This is Essie the Gardener coming to you with a video today. I hope everyone is doing well and recovering from the storm that came through. I hope everybody's garden did benefit from it. I know mine's did. Today I'm actually going to be planting some more extra dwarf pak choi, and I think most of you guys know that I love pak choi, so I've been actually stacking up on them, or different varieties. So I have another pack of seeds, and these are extra dwarf, and I'm going to be planting these actually into my herb grow pots that I have lined up on my deck. And it's about 3 of them that's emptied out from some herbs. So what I did was recondition the soil with my earthworm castings. Y'all know that's one of the wonders of the soil is your worm castings. And again, your bone meal, and that's your phosphorus, don't forget that. Your blood meal, which is your nitrogen, don't forget that. And actually what I did do was I'm trying this out. It's called Ironite Plus. It's a 12-10-10. I'm not going to use a lot of it, just sprinkle some on top as a top dressing, and that's what I'll be using today. And again, I'm going to be planting my pak choys. I'll turn you guys around so that you can see exactly what I'm working with today. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I already prepped my soil, and I'm going to be adding some more compost, some cow manure in each one of these. So I will be actually planting 3 of these, so I'll just add some more compost to it, and just to give you guys an update on what's going on with the other planter boxes that are on my deck. As you can see, I got some dwarf pak choi coming in. This one over here it's really thriving, and again, this is quite easy to grow. It's very delicious. Stir fries. You want to just put it on as a side. Again, it's just a very good and easy growing vegetable. So let me load this compost up, and I'll show you guys how I just make my little holes, my little trenches. As you can see, these boxes are not that wide, so usually I do like maybe 2 or 3 rows and space those seeds out probably about 2 inches apart, so they won't be competing for nutrients. But again, a very easy grow. So let me load it up with some compost, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So as you can see, I had loaded up some cow manure already. So now I'm just going to dress it up with some bone meal. Just sprinkle a little handful on each one. And I have a third one that I need to do as well. And just a handful of bone meal like that. Like that. Real simple. And what you want to do is just mix it up with your trowel real good. Kind of trench it out. Like so. And what I'm going to do is actually just water it down just a little bit. 1 second, you guys. Just spray it down just a little bit. Get the soil moist. So what I'm doing here, you guys, is kind of like doing a little trench. And like I I do like 3 rows. If you guys is already familiar with gardening, you kind of have an idea on how to do your trenches. And it's just real simple, you guys, and just drop your seeds in. You want to space them about 1 or 2 inches. Sometimes it's really hard to space them because these seeds are so tiny, very, very tiny. So I'll start over here and just drop them into the little trenches. Spread them out as much as possible. I know some gardeners, they build what they call them, templates, especially out in the raised beds. They will build templates so they can have that spacing at exact. I'm not that type of gardener, but I know you definitely need that spacing. So I try to eyeball as much as possible. I think one day I'll try to build me a template so I can take out there. Maybe that'll help me do better with carrots. Yeah. So this is the other bed that not bed, but the other planter box that I'm working with. They all the same, you guys, here up on my deck. I call these my herb boxes, but I didn't replant a lot of herbs, just my basil. And so I decided I'll use these for my pak choy during the winter months, because pak choy definitely don't need a lot of space. It don't need a lot of space, especially the extra dwarf and the dwarf. They don't need a lot of space. Now, if you're gonna grow the big ones, you can put them in like one of these type of buckets, like a 3-gallon or 5-gallon bucket, or you could plant the bigger ones in your raised beds. But these are dwarf and extra dwarf, so these are actually perfect, just perfect. And they grow very well in the cold months. So you won't have no problem with these growing and harvesting these. And these is great in soup as well, not just stir fry or a side item. They're just delicious and everything. Just lightly covering up the seeds, and hopefully these will be germinated in a few days. Put a little bit more on that side. And then I'm going to add some of this Ironite Plus. And it's a 12-12, but I'm just going to lightly cover this so it have a tight dressing and some feed as it begins to germinate and come through the soil. So I have some fertilizer. So yeah. And then I'm going to water that in, you guys. Turn that pressure down. And that's another thing that I learned too, is that when you are planting your seeds, guys, and then you water them in, do not have your water pressure very high, because you'll move your seeds all over the place, and you don't want your seeds congregating together, competing for nutrients. So that's a good tip for today. Light pressure when you watering your seeds in. Okay, you guys, so what I'm gonna do is actually probably make this a 2-part video. I'm gonna do a harvest on one of my sweet potato buckets. Yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and I'll bring y'all a little snippet of that, harvesting some more sweet potatoes, and see how this other bucket did. This will be my third bucket that I harvest, and I actually have 3 more to go. So what I'm trying to do is that just, if I see them bulging out of the buckets, out of the soil coming through like the mulch, those are the ones that I'm going to harvest. Now I have one that I'm going to do today, and then I have 3 more buckets, which I haven't seen those, you know, pushing through that mulch yet, but as soon as I see it pushing through the mulch, that's, to me, that's an indicator might be getting ready to, it should be harvesting. So yeah, I'll finish off this video with the harvest of my sweet potatoes, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, family, I'm back. We got the sweet potato bucket on my harvest tarp. That's what I call it, the harvest tarp. And I'm going to turn this bad boy over and see what it has to offer. So you guys, stay with me. Okay, you guys, we got some good root structure down here. See if I can get you guys in a little bit closer. Let's see here. Yeah, we got some good root structure. So let's break it open. Alright, you guys. Not too bad, guys. We got some nice size ones here. Not a lot, but we got some. Not bad, you guys. We got 5 potatoes. Let's see. There we go, you guys. That's not too bad. This bucket didn't seem to be invaded by ants or any other nuisance insect, but that's not too bad. And just a little note to you guys: the potatoes that I am harvesting, these potatoes came from 1 potato. So 1 potato made 6 buckets. That's not bad. But one thing I have learned is to actually create as many slits out of that 1 potato as you possibly can, and also keep creating slits, because I actually created some more, which I'm going to plant those, and I'm going to take those indoor. So I'm going to be growing sweet potatoes in my house. Thank you, Land Farmer. What is your number? Land Farmer 773. Okay, thank you for that tip. So I'm going to actually take the slips that I have sitting in my little water jug. They're rooting. The roots look really, really well, and I'm going to grow those in my house. But not too bad for the 3rd bucket. Not too bad at all. And I'm still finding some tubers. And you guys too, these little tubers, I seen another gardener take these little tubers and throw them right back in their garden. These little roots in these tubers, they will create more potatoes. But also another thing that I'm gonna do is actually try growing them in one of my raised beds, and see how many I can get from a raised bed. But again, I am pleased with this harvest. And what I'm gonna do is, when I get a chance, I'm gonna gather up all my potatoes that I already harvest. I did 2 buckets already, so those are actually curing. And then I'll add these with them and let these cure for another 2 weeks, and then keep harvesting the last 3. And then what I'll do is do a weigh-in and see how many pounds were I able to get. I'm thinking I might be at 5 pounds right now with these 3 buckets. But again, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad for the first time. Yeah, you guys, so that's my harvest for today. And I think what I'm gonna do is do another snippet, because I have a lot of peppers that need to be harvested after the hurricane came through. Again, vegetables love the rainwater, and it just did my garden very well. So my jalapenos is really big over there on the grill table, so I need to harvest some of those, and my tomatoes, and some more of my green and red peppers. So yeah, you guys, y'all stay with me, and I think I'll be able to get to that harvest video today. So yeah, you guys stay with me. Okay, you guys, I'm actually back. After I finished harvesting the sweet potatoes, I forgot that I had 2 of my bins over here that was amended, and I had started last week, a couple of weeks ago, and planted some more pak choy in those in the back. And I had these 2 ready to be planted with some pak choy as well. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and drop the seeds in there. As you can see, the ones in the back are doing really well, and I'll bring you guys up for a close-up. But again, this soil is already amended. Everything is added: the bone meal, the nitrogen, the worm castings, and yeah. So I'm just gonna drop these seeds in here, make some holes, and then I'll show you guys a close-up of the pak choy that is growing in the back grow trays. So you guys just stay with me while I get these planted in, and I'll give you that close-up. So again, I'm just gonna poke holes about 1 or 2 inches apart and drop these seeds in, and that's it. So this would actually be a good area to use a template. Again, I'm gonna try to make me one and see how that works. But like again, I kind of freestyle. So actually, I try to create maybe 4 rows in this bin here. And again, sometimes I use my little plastic spoon, but you can also just use your finger, poke a hole, and let that seed drop right on in there. It's as simple as that, guys. Sometimes you may drop in more than 1 seed, and that's not bad, because sometimes it really is hard to just get to pick up that 1 seed. So yeah, that one is done. So I did 4 rows in that tray. And let me make my holes real quick in here. Space them out, and drop the seeds in. Should have counted them. Let's see. So we have 8. We have about 32 holes that I just made with my finger, and I just drop them in the hole. And again, I'm trying my best not to go too far in, because I want them to germinate and produce. And I know I made several mistakes with my carrots. And also, you guys, the other day I actually came out and amended my grow pots, the 2 grow pots over here. I believe I told you guys I was planting my kaleidoscope carrots. They never came through the soil, and yeah, they never germinated, and that was a little bit disappointing. But what I did learn also is that, let me put one over here, this corner. Hold on, you guys. Y'all just stay with me. Just gonna try to lightly cover these up with my little trowel, just like so. And then I'll just top dress it with some slow release fertilizer, and that's it. So yeah, you guys, so I came out the other day, and you know, I'm determined to keep food growing as long as possible. So the grow pots that never germinated with the kaleidoscope carrots, let me show you guys what happened here. Guys, I'm back. So let me show you what happened when I came out to replant my grow pots here that I had kaleidoscope carrots planted in these two. And what happened was they never germinated. So come to find out, the grow pot right here, this was the one that had kaleidoscope carrots in this one, and also the one that's up on the bed. This one here, I could not understand why my seeds didn't germinate. Again, I probably went too far down in the soil. But when I started digging to amend this soil to plant some more seeds of something, this grow pot was full with those ants, y'all. It was crazy. And I didn't see them when I first took it off the table. Once I started digging in it and moving like the fabric around, the ants, they were all embedded all in the corners, like in here, right in here. They was just everywhere. They were all down here in these corners like so. It was horrible. When I tell you it was horrible, it was so horrible. So what I did was I just took it and put some diatomaceous earth in it, and I just shoved it underneath my grow table. And then I started to focus on these two, which I had planted some Premier Kale and some Dwarf variety curl kale here. So hopefully those will germinate soon. Again, I don't like to see my pots empty, so I'm constantly trying to grow stuff. And let me get you guys close up on the pak choi and these trays that I planted a couple weeks ago with you guys. They're doing really well. And these are the two that I planted just now. And those should be germinating in a few days. And hopefully these will as well. So yeah, you guys, that's an update on the grow table. And all the lettuce is coming through really well now. After I had to replant these. So yeah, you guys know I had to replant several of my pots that was not germinating. Due to probably going too far down in the soil. These are doing well. You can see the lettuce is coming through. And this is a cold tolerant lettuce. So hopefully it'll continue to grow and we'll be able to harvest off of that. So yeah, you guys, that's an update. And also I'm going to take you guys back up on the deck because I wanted to show you guys the vines from the sweet potatoes. So what I'm going to do is sit down on the deck and harvest the pretty leaves, and then I'm going to go inside and make me a stir fry. Yes, y'all, you can eat your vine leaves from your sweet potato plants. Do not throw that away. They are delicious. They kind of put you in the mind of spinach. All my kids said they love it. So yeah, you guys, make sure you find out everything that you're growing, what's edible as far as leaves is concerned. But yeah, the sweet potato yams are delicious. So let me get up on this deck and separate the leaves and harvest the leaves that haven't been damaged by insects, and cut them off and take them inside and make a stir fry. And I'll bring that back to you guys. Okay, family, I'm back. Up on the deck. Let me make sure I remember everything that I need to tell you guys. Okay, so I cut all the vines off the sweet potato. So what I'm going to do is sit up here and, you know, pick out some of the nice leaves, you know, the ones that haven't been attacked by the insects, and wash them off, take them inside, and create a nice stir fry. These are really, really good, you guys. And what I'm also going to do is create more slips. So You know, you don't want nothing to go to waste. So actually I started these slips. Don't have an exact date, but as you can see how beautiful and healthy the roots are. So I will definitely be taking these inside and planting them in probably a 20-pound, something nice bucket, and bring these inside and actually grow some sweet potatoes inside. And again, thank you, Lead Farmer 77 or 73. You correct me in my description box. What I'm going to do again, cut some more of these leaves off, harvest these, make a stir fry, and also create some more slips. You should always create as many slips as possible when you're doing your sweet potatoes. And what I'm also thinking about doing is taking these tubers. You see all those tubers, you guys, and roots? I saw another gardener just throw this right back in his garden, and you know what? I'm gonna throw this right back in a pot, and I'm probably gonna bring this inside as well and stick it in the corner, because again, they make a beautiful indoor plant. People don't even know you're growing potatoes, because the vines are so pretty. So if you're used to those, I forgot the name of that plant, but I know a lot of people growing in their house. Is an easy grower, and it just runs. It's a running plant. It just runs all over their living room, their kitchen, wherever they put it. So that's kind of how the sweet potatoes grow. Very similar. So when it comes to these tubers, again, I'm probably gonna soak this in some water, and then probably the weekend I'm gonna throw this bad boy right in the pot. And actually, by the time the spring come around again, keep creating these slits. You can non-stop. You can just keep on propagating. Let me use that right word. Propagate. I am studying that right now. I'm learning a lot about propagating. So I will be definitely doing a lot of propagating this coming spring and summer. Gonna continue to study it, learn which plants you're able to reproduce, clone, whatever you guys want to call it. But again, I'm going to harvest these leaves. I'm going to make some more slips, throw them in the water as well, and let those root out, and then I'm going to bring those indoor and plant so I can create some more sweet potatoes. So yeah, you guys, if I don't get to the harvest video of the grow table, and I still have my Ichiban eggplant is still thriving. Those are still thriving. The Black Beauty have some babies on it. I mean, it's still strong. The weather is still good here, so not hot, but warm and muggy. So you know, I'm gonna keep harvesting as long as I possibly can. I think I'm going to overwinter my hot peppers, and I think I'm gonna try to overwinter my green peppers and my red peppers. I mean, we don't have anything to lose. Just try it and see if it works. And when March come around, bring them outside and see what they do. But again, don't just throw things away, because you can propagate, bring them inside and see what they do over the winter, and get back out here in the spring again with it. So yeah, you guys, let me go through these leaves and see what's salvageable, and then I'm gonna get in the house and I'm gonna make me a stir fry. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I might try to harvest again today, but I don't want to be doing these long dragged out videos, because I don't want you people out there in the YouTube world coming for me saying, oh, your videos is too long, you just drag stuff out. But anyway, if I don't see you guys back on this video, I'll see you on the next video. And thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for my subscribers. My channel is growing, and I appreciate you guys will thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys on the next video. And this is Essie the Gardener, and I'm out. Peace, love, and light, family.